Hey guys and girls, it's Danny T, and today we are looking at the Electro Harmonix Knockout Equalizer. This is a pedal that I got a while ago, but I've only just got into it recently because I got it in a trade deal and I kind of just put it aside because I didn't really know what it did or how to use it. But I've started using it recently and I've actually discovered that this pedal can do a whole lot of stuff. So what is it? Well, it's basically an EQ pedal, but in a different sense. So instead of traditional sliders on a graphic equalizer, we've got a dry control and a low knob and a high knob, and that's all the control we've got on this EQ pedal. So the low knob cuts or boosts your low end, the high knob cuts or boosts your high end, and the dry knob blends in how much of your original guitar signal you want. You can have all your guitar signal or none of your original guitar signal at all. So I'll be honest with you, there's a lot of bad sounds in here, but the good sounds are really cool, and it's actually a really clever pedal for emulating other guitar tones. So what does that mean? What do I mean by that? Well, basically, if you EQ it right, you can make your Strat sound like an SG, or you can make your Tele sound like an acoustic, or you can make your Les Paul sound like what's another guitar? So that's what we're going to discover today. I'm going to play you guys two audio files, and we might be aiming to sound like a Strat. So I'm going to play you two audio files that sound like a Strat guitar. You have to tell me which one is the actual Strat and which one is a completely different guitar going through this EQ pedal to make it sound like a Strat. I think you'll be quite shocked at how versatile this pedal is with this sort of application. So without further ado, let's jump into the first sound samples. Alright, the first one we're doing is which one sounds like a Strat, or which one is a Strat rather. So I'm going to play you two audio clips. They both sound Strat-esque. I need you to tell me which one is the real Strat and which one is not the Strat, and then we're going to reveal after you listen to these audio files. Okay, before I reveal what was what, make sure you comment below and let me know what you thought was what, which one you thought the Strat was. So I can reveal to you now that the first one was actually our Strat guitar. So that was my custom, home-built Strat. So that was our Strat style guitar on the bridge pickup. The next one, you are actually listening to my ES335 style guitar going through our EQ pedal, our Knockout EQ pedal. So again, that was on the bridge pickup. I think it's really close between the two of them. I think there's definitely subtle nuances in the tone that you can hear, and you can say, or definitely tell that that's a Strat and that's an ES335, or that's just another guitar. But I still think it's really close, and it's really impressive that this pedal made this big hollow body humbucker ES335 guitar sound that close to a Strat. I think that's really cool. Okay, the next one we're going to do is we're going to sound like a humbucker guitar. So the humbucker guitar in question is going to be my Ibanez Talman, my old Japanese Silver Sparkle one, up against another guitar going through this Knockout EQ pedal. So make sure you comment below as to which you think is the humbucker guitar. Okay, so I can tell you that the first audio file we listened to was actually my Shell Pink Fender Mustang going through our Knockout EQ pedal, and the second file was obviously my Ibanez Talman guitar, which you already knew about. I think that's insane that you can get this short scale, very hoopy sounding single coil guitar to sound that close to a humbucker just using this EQ pedal. Obviously, again, there's subtle nuances that you can definitely tell the difference between, but I think this EQ pedal so far is doing a really good job. Okay, for our last comparison, we're actually going straight into a DI with this pedal because we're trying to get an electric guitar to sound like an acoustic guitar going into a PA system or something like that. So again, please leave a comment below as to what you think is which. We're going to use a real acoustic going into a DI and then another guitar going into a DI. I'll be honest, this one is definitely the easiest to tell, but it does show that if you need a convincing acoustic sound and you don't want to take an acoustic to a gig or something, this is going to do it for you. Okay, so the first audio file that you heard was actually my, well, not Fender, it's just a Tele copy that I built out of a Pitbull guitar kit. That was on both pickups combined, going into this pedal, then straight into a DI. So you can kind of still hear it's a little bit electric, but it does make a very convincing acoustic sound. And obviously the second file was then my Maton acoustic going straight into the DI. So please let me know in the comments how you went, how many did you get right, which one surprised you the most. Let me know what you think of this EQ pedal. I highly recommend it if you're trying to do this sort of thing. It's a great studio tool if you've only got a few guitars on hand. It's great for live use if you only want to take out your big ES335 humbucker guitar but you need something a bit more funky, a bit more stratty or single coil-esque. This is going to do it for you. I'll make sure the settings for each EQ on each guitar are in this video at some point. Please like this video and subscribe to become a part of this community if you enjoyed this video. Please share this in any forum or guitar Facebook group or anything like that you're in that you think would benefit from a video like this. I think it's a really cool video for a discussion because I think it really challenges some preconceptions or misconceptions. No, I think preconceptions is the right word. So please share it wherever you can where you think it's going to make a good discussion. So that's it from me. Thank you guys for tuning in and I will see you guys in the next video.